Happy Foods. Happy Foods. 242. 242. Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you. Happy Food. 242. Food galore just for you. This ain't no talking show, it's an eating show. Sasha Laurel is the host of Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you. Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you. Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite girl, Sasha Laurel, and welcome to another exciting episode of Happy Foods 242. We're still in Atlantis, but this time, let's go and check out fish. Okay guys, so we're inside Fish and we're here with Steph. Steph, you are the
executive chef de cuisine here at Fish.
And he's gonna tell us a little bit about the Fish brand, because I know it's not only here in the Bahamas, but it's Fish by José Andrés, who's a very well-known celebrity chef. So tell us a little bit about the brand itself.
Fish brand is sort of like a portal to the ocean. Mm-hmm. When you come in, it's kind of whimsical. The decor kind of resembles the ocean. So a lot of the decor is built to reflect the seascape of the ocean. Okay. As you can see when you look around, we have fish, we have lionfish over here as well. The color kind of resembles a coral. Okay. And it's a brand that Jose wants to incorporate fresh local produce, especially from the Bahamas, into highly executed way of cooking.
So you just really answered my second question, which would have been, what makes fish in the Bahamas different from fish anywhere else? So obviously you're only going to get conch here at Fish. I mean, conch at this particular fish, or you can get conch at other locations as well?
We can only get conch here, and we only choose to get conch here. The other location, they're using things from Maine because they're in northeast of America at the MGM. So
mostly seafood done here at Fish?
Yeah, mainly seafood, but people love our steaks. So we have ribeye.
I was just going to ask you about meat.
Yeah, we have ribeye, we have strip loin, we have secreto, which is a secret cut of pork, and it's imported from Spain, which is not local, but delicious, and Jose loves it. Also, what we use besides just conch is local caught grouper. We use a local fisherman named Mr. Brown, great guy. And he also gets us fresh Bohemian lobster, which we have in tanks right over here. We also get red snapper from here locally.
Snapper is awesome.
Yeah. We want to buy local, and we're working on buying more local produce as well.
That's great. Now tell us a little bit about when Fish is open, the days the Fish is open, and also the hours.
So it's consistently open 7 days a week, from 5:30 to 10 o'clock every single day.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Every single day?
Every single day.
Sunday to Sunday?
Sunday to Sunday.
5:30 until?
10.
10. Well, the kitchen closes at 10.
Kitchen closes at 10. The bar closes at 10. But if you make it in here right before 10, you can sit down and order.
That's amazing. Steph, I like to say that this is not a talking show. It's an eating show.
That's awesome.
Yes. So guys, guess what? We go into a break. Stay tuned. You're watching Happy Foods 242.
Let's eat.
Stay tuned to more Happy Foods 242 after these messages.
Alright, so welcome back. You're still watching Happy Foods 242. And we're now in the kitchen at Fish, and we're here with Deja. Deja, what do you do here?
I'm the sous chef de cuisine at Fish.
Sous chef, these titles?
It's a lot.
It's a lot. So we're gonna be preparing one of the popular dishes here.
Yes,
at
it's
Fish,
the lionfish.
Lionfish, okay. So let's go. Let's ride.
So we can get our tempura batter is ready already.
Okay.
We have some seasoned flour here, and our fryer is up to temperature at 380.
Now why not 350?
Because we're using tempura batter. What happens is you need to fry on a higher temperature so it can get really crisp on the outside.
Okay, now what all goes into this batter?
This is a cornmeal tempura.
Okay.
It has salt, vodka, club
Vodka?
soda. Yeah. So that alcohol allows it to get really crispy on the outside as well.
Salt, vodka.
Club soda, baking
soda,
powder.
baking powder.
Yes, and cornmeal and flour.
Okay.
So we just want to mix that, get that well incorporated. So you're gonna take out lionfish.
Okay.
You're gonna drop it in the flour first.
Flour.
Flour first, all of our little pieces.
And
this is a 1 pound lionfish.
Okay.
Usually they range from 1 pound all the way up. The most we've gotten was about a 2.5 pound lionfish.
You putting the whole thing in there?
The whole thing. Because you know, some Bahamians when they come there, they make
They want
the
the fish
carcass.
head.
Yeah, they want to do all
Ah.
that stuff. So you just want to coat these.
Okay. I coating this part too?
Yeah, everything. Make sure you get all the pieces of the fish.
Y'all look at this. The whole thing. This ain't a snapper though.
No, it's lionfish.
Lionfish.
So we gotta handle it with care because before we butchered it, these parts, these spiny parts, that's where the poison is.
Okay.
Yeah. So. we
So
just
I won't
gotta-
touch that.
No man, you straight now. You straight. You straight. So we battered this. We want to throw
Okay.
all of these little fish
Pieces
fillets in
in.
there. So we
Okay.
just gonna drop it in there. Yeah. And then we're gonna fry it. So we're gonna move this bowl to the back. Yep. Bring this one a little closer to us. And we just wanna coat that in that tempura cornmeal batter. And then, in order for it to fry properly, we're gonna drop it in and wave it. Just hold it for a few minutes so those fins could stay outward. When we see that it's staying, we're just gonna drop it.
It almost looks still alive.
So while that's frying,
Then we can put our little pieces in
yeah.
there.
So a technique with tempura is when you put it up, you have to wave it a little and then you drop it. If not, it'll just fall to the bottom of the basket.
I can get burned.
No, man, you straight. One, go ahead. Wave and then you drop. Good. So it stays right to the top.
You do the
Good
rest.
stuff. Gotcha. So
Now,
I'll
how
go
many of
quicker.
these do you think y'all, on average, may serve in one night?
One night, the most we served was about 15, and they went in the first 2 hours of service. So we opened from 5:30. About 7:30, we were out already.
Wow.
So it's pretty popular. Every time
I
they're
was just
in,
gonna say it's catching on.
yeah, a lot of people, a lot of Americans, when they come, oh, I want the lionfish. And it makes like a really dramatic entrance when it goes out into the dining room. Like our service, we usually want to tour the dining room before we drop it on the actual table.
You all speak. Ah, I see. I see.
So we're gonna take a tongue just to make sure it's cooking. Just flip it over.
And you say that's at 380, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Just so it can get as crisp as possible. Notice our fish didn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, I see.
So that waving action
Action,
really
right.
helps. Yeah.
Okay.
So it wouldn't float, so it wouldn't stick. We're gonna make sure that's completely cooked. About the same time this will come up, that'll come up.
Now, what is usually served with this?
We make our own in-house tartar sauce, and it comes with lemon. We serve it on a bed of seaweed, and it's garnished.
Okay, so this with the seaweed. Okay.
Yes.
So I want y'all, I want them thing in. Show me how it's really done. I want everything.
Everything.
So people like, they eat them crunchy parts?
Yeah. Well, you know, like for me, if my mom came in here and she ate this, she would chew up on all
Everything.
of these books.
Wow.
But some, you know, some tourists don't like it. It's just more of a display for them.
Right, right.
But yeah. So we're gonna take this out, put it here, and immediately when it comes out, we're gonna season it with salt. Okay, so when we take these out, we're just gonna season it with salt right here. So these are done.
Now, I've never had cooked lionfish. I've had a lionfish ceviche,
Oh yes,
which was awesome,
it's good.
but I've never had it cooked. So this will be my first time.
Yeah. So we're gonna come over so we can plate it. I'm gonna put on some gloves.
Oh, this is CB there.
Yes.
I could eat that?
It's more of a decorative thing.
So that's what I was asking you. Like, would it serve? Would it serve with peas and rice?
No,
coleslaw?
just like this. We have sides on our menu that you can order separately. But usually when they get it, it's enough to fill up one person.
Y'all gotta make me, y'all gotta give me something. I gotta eat the fish.
So
it's just garnish.
It's just garnish.
Okay.
So we bring this in, we blanch them. Right in the middle there. We use our fish fillets.
To help prop it up.
Yes. So we definitely prop it up. Here. Give that another little boost. Done. And then you're gonna put some lemon. And then a little bit more of finishing salt. Over here. That way. Right there. Some tartar sauce, and then a little garnish of pea shoots. Straight from the plant, comes in just like that, the whole plant, and then we use it from there. And we're done.
I don't even want to touch it. Like, just the presentation itself is gorgeous. Guys, y'all are gonna see me eat, so don't get scared, don't get nervous. I'm going to eat it, but we're gonna see another dish. All right, so now we're gonna do a grouper here from Fish. Deja is gonna take us through the steps. Okay. We have a nicely cut piece of fresh grouper.
Fresh grouper came in just this afternoon at 12 o'clock.
Okay,
yeah.
So
we're gonna season it. The first thing we're gonna do is season it.
Okay.
So if you wanna have your way, how do you like your seasoning? The Hamlin seasoning?
The Hamlin season.
All right. So you can come here, do a little salt to the top.
That's regular salt or that's sea salt?
This is kosher salt.
So
it's
kosher.
A little bit fine. It's a little bit thicker than the average.
We ain't need too much salt.
No. So we got that nice and seasoned, and we can come over here and grill it. Gonna oil it first.
Oh.
Yeah. So our fish wouldn't stick. We oil our grill first.
So I need to bring this.
Yeah. Just bring it, and then we'll go ahead, rest that right now.
And that's gonna take, I noticed you put it skin down first.
Skin tied down first so that skin can get nice and crisp. And then when it turns over, we'll cook it for another 8 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all the sizes are like this fillet size.
Yes,
Okay.
those are 8-ounce pieces that we serve here.
Okay. And it comes with a salsa, right?
It comes with a black garlic sauce and pineapple salsa.
Okay.
Yes. So it's been about 15 minutes.
Magic.
So you're gonna come here,
Magic.
take it off the grill, put our oil on it. It's our seasoned oil. So we have garlic, olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and cayenne pepper in this mixture, just to give it a nice little sheen.
That's interesting.
Yeah. We're gonna let that sit while we make our salsa.
Okay.
So our salsa includes pineapple, so you could just throw that in there. Jicama.
Jicama is like a potato, right?
It's a starchy veg, but it's similar to that. You can use it raw or cooked.
Okay.
You want half of these chives to go in there, and then some apples. So it's a very complex salsa. And
So
then
jicama, apple, chives, pineapple.
yes.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna season it with salt. We're gonna put a little lemon vinaigrette in it, so we can combine, and then we could mix that.
Deja, don't let me come here and take your job now.
Man, you look like you have everything together.
This already smells awesome.
Yes. So that, and now we're gonna plate. So that's well combined. You can taste it. Pineapple, lemony. It's good. So we're gonna come here and plate it. This is our black garlic sauce.
Okay.
So we do a little fancy fancy plating. We're just
Now,
gonna put it
nothing
here.
about that says black. It looks like barbecue sauce.
Well, the garlic is actually black in comparison to the garlic that you see all the time.
Okay.
So it's black.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, gonna come here, put our salt to the one side. A nice, beautiful presentation. Gonna get our fish, put that on the plate,
And bam.
right next to there. Micro cilantro. And then we're gonna finish with that same finishing salt. And that's it.
There you have it. The grouper with black garlic sauce
And pineapple salt.
and pineapple salsa. Y'all can see me eat this in 2 minutes, okay? Okay, so you guys saw us do the lionfish tempura earlier. Now we're gonna show you how they actually, what you call it, chef?
How we butcher it, how we cut it.
How they cut it, how they butcher it,
Break it down.
how they break it down. So take it away, chef. I'm
All right,
just
so-
gonna stand on the side because
So this is the lionfish, and they're
Okay.
only venomous when they're alive.
Okay,
And they're venomous usually on their outside fins.
okay.
So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna dry it, so it doesn't slide around all over the table.
And these could be found in abundance in Bahamian waters?
Yes, these are local.
Okay,
They were brought here from Asia, and they've sort of been destroying the reef.
okay.
So Jose's whole principle on wanting to have these on the menu is so that we can get rid of these invasive species
Okay.
to kind of help
Yeah,
out the
to
reefs.
help, right.
So first, what we do is we just follow the spine.
I was just gonna say if you're just slicing against the,
Yeah. Make a slit here. Just come in a little bit. Sort of pull the flesh up, as you can see. Try to get as much flesh as possible. You want to do long strokes, so you're not sawing.
okay.
We'll flip it around. What we'll do next is we'll just cut into it, go around, remove the flesh from the head. Now we'll cut into it.
It's not really that difficult.
No,
And you do
it's-
that on both sides.
Both sides. Then you have the flesh. And it's okay if you have a little bit of meat here and there, especially right here, because we're gonna fry this anyways.
Right,
And
right.
then you can just pick it off and eat it later.
Right.
Now you can clean a little bit of this, but the belly is nice.
Mm-hmm.
The skin is nice. And so from there we just decide how we want to cut it. Like so.
Mm-hmm.
Little pieces like that.
Do people ask when they come to the restaurant? Do they ask for it to be prepared different ways, or is it that they just have to get it in the tempura style?
Well, we just do it in tempura style.
Okay.
And we did think about using them for ceviche, but we decided just to do it for frying because
Okay.
people love that.
Yeah.
Same thing on this side, exact same process.
Okay.
You want
And
to
that's cutting against the spine.
exactly. And usually with fish, you want to remove the fins, the tail, so it's not in the way when you're breaking it down. But with this, we want to keep it for presentation.
Now, if y'all remember, y'all saw me and Deja dump the whole thing in the fryer, in the tempura batter, so they keep the whole body. It's almost like a skill.
It is. And again, 3 slices. So this is just a 1 pounder or barely a 1 pounder. So obviously you just get a small one if you get a 1 pounder. But we
Right.
have 2 pounders and sometimes 3 pounders, which
Okay.
are quite huge. And there you have it. The lionfish.
Y'all getting a lot from this show. Y'all getting a lot from this show, I say. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Okay, so obviously you can't come to dinner without having dessert. So now we are going, Steph is gonna show us a popular dessert that they do here at Fish, which is the,
This is a key lime. So it's sort of deconstructed in a different
Okay.
way. We take the key lime curd and we freeze it until it's soft, but not too frozen. And we put it on the plate, we add a little bit of sauce and garnish this. Let me show you how.
okay. Let's go, chef.
All right, first we start off with The sauce, this is a blueberry sauce.
You guys make that here?
Yes, we do. We get fresh blueberries and sugar and reduce it.
Okay.
So you want to do that first, just a couple lines, or however you want to do it at home. Beautiful.
Chef, I coming to take your job.
No worries. Maybe you can come in and help sometime.
I could. On the weekends only though.
I'll be on the beach if you take my job. All right, this is the key lime. As you can see, it has the key lime crust on the bottom. The custard is frozen.
Okay, let me do mine.
I put it slightly to the side so you can see some of the sauce.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Next up, I'm gonna add a little bit of crumble. Probably 3 little pockets of it. Just randomly. There we go. Perfectly imperfect. Beautiful.
Chef, now if I have a job here, let me know.
You do. Anytime.
All right.
Next is a meringue. It's sugar and egg whites, heated up and then whipped.
Okay.
First, we're gonna start from the inside, and we're just gonna go in circles,
Okay.
just like that. It's okay if you overlap a little bit.
Straight to the edge.
Straight to the edge.
Okay.
So you get that perfect bite every time you go for it. And there you go. Perfect. You can push a little bit more out so it's a little bit higher.
Okay.
And you can bring up this a little bit. There you go. I messed you up a little bit.
No worries. All getting eaten.
Yes, ma'am. Next up, we're gonna torch it, add a little bit of flavor.
Hey, part I've been waiting on.
Right? Just like that. You can even torch the sides a little bit so the ice cream starts to melt. The key lime ice cream. It's nice to have it a little bit brown, so it's a little bit bitter when you're eating it, because the dish is very sweet. There you go. Perfect. Now is the fun part, the garnishing part. So, add a little bit of fresh blueberries to it. Just a couple. Even in the back, the guest sees all of it. Then I'll go into the strawberries, just for a little bit of color. Maybe I'll put it on top of there, on the crumble.
Okay.
Just like that. Maybe even one up top. Go back and add a blueberry or 2. Just like that. Then I'll take the key lime, which I already cut. Just put it on top like that. Take this.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Your turn.
All right, let me see if I can
You got this.
mimic what you have there. So I'll put one there.
Beautiful. And think of the plate as a canvas. You want to try to be in that center. Perfect.
I feel like I made out for this.
You got this. Born to do this.
Okay, now this little part here, I was watching
Exactly.
you.
There you go. Easy.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Last
And then
thing,
this last
mint.
little- some mint. All right.
Beautiful. Good job.
And there's that. The
That's
key
it.
lime pie. Fish style. Okay, guys. It's time to eat. So me, chef, and Deja are going to sit down and I'm going to eat. All right, so after all of that hard work that they made me do in the kitchen and with the cutting of the fish and pastries, now we have everything here before us. Chef, I want you to take me through the side dish because our viewers wouldn't have been able to see. Obviously, you have many side dishes on the menu. So talk to us a little bit about that as I start to dig in.
So this is maitake mushrooms that are grilled in our Jasper oven, our Spanish-style grilled oven. On the bottom, we have chimichurri, sea salt, and some microgreens. It's perfect with what you're eating.
Okay. So obviously it goes with fish. What kind of mushrooms you called it?
Maitakes.
Maitakes. Okay.
The origin is from Japan.
Okay.
Nice and meaty. Perfect for vegans.
And then obviously, Deja, we would have created this dish that I'm trying to get a little bit of every, I want a little bit of every bite.
Yes.
And this is one of the more popular dishes on the menu as well.
It's extremely popular. I mean, even in the slow periods, we could sell at least 50 of those a night.
Grouper is perfectly cooked. And I taste the char from the grill, that accented really well. I really taste the garlic.
Oh yeah, it's not too out there in your face.
Overbearing,
it's
right?
To be nice and mellow.
And then we have our.
It's fermented garlic, by the way.
Oh, not just.
Yeah, that's why it's black. It's fermented. Just it's aged for a while, so it gets black. The flavor is deep and it's not so bright.
Okay, and Deja, talk to me a little bit about our friend here that we did.
The lionfish, yes, it's our corn tempered lionfish. We fry it and we serve it with tartar sausage anyhow.
Okay. It tastes like almost like a hush puppy, but but with more flavor. I could taste like the sea salt and everything. It's great.
Okay.
It's really, and you make the tartar sauce from scratch here?
Yes, in-house. It has all herbs. You know, like typically they put pickles in their tartar sauce. We put capers instead. Okay. So it has a lot of herbs, a lot of capers, a lot of lemon.
The capers add
a saltiness, and you know capers go excellent with fish, so it's like a no-brainer there.
Perfect. And then finally, Chef, our beautiful creation that Deja told me that I'm gonna love it.
You might fall in love with it.
I told her.
I'm gonna try some.
But now you know how to make it, so you should work here, right?
Well, see, what y'all didn't show me was the main piece, like how we got to the main piece. But I can figure it out. Deja, you said I'm gonna love this.
You will. You like lemon meringue pie, and you like cheesecake. It's a
this
perfect
is a fusion.
of the two, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to get everything, some of this sauce.
You got to get that on camera when you cut into that.
I'm waiting.
Oh my God. That is good. Whew. I see what you're saying. It's sweet.
Yeah.
But it's the perfect dessert. The absolute perfect dessert. And it's like melt in your mouth good.
It's fluffy like a cheesecake. It has that meringue like you like, and it has key lime flavors.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing. I'll tell you guys something off camera, but this has been amazing.
Awesome.
I love fish. Bahamians love seafood. We love seafood.
Yeah.
So fish should do really well here. We are a seafood culture. Steph and Deja, y'all have been amazing.
Thank you.
Obviously, we've had a bunch of food. You can't come to fish and not have some drinks too. Stay tuned. You're watching Happy Foods 242.
Did you miss most of this week's show? Make sure to visit our YouTube channel to see everything from Happy Foods at Happy Foods Bahamas.
So welcome back. You're still watching Happy Foods 242, and we are here with the Assistant General Manager, Edgar, and Edgar is going to make a few beverages for us. Edgar, tell us what's the preface, what's the theory behind the beverages here at Fish?
Okay, so what we do here at Fish on the beverage program and what sets us apart from a lot of different places is a lot of the details, and everything that we make here is high-end spirits, and also we make all the juices fresh every morning. We do all of our syrups, and then we use natural ingredients.
Okay.
So we try to stay away from the artificial product.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with the Old Cuban. So Old Cuban is basically similar to mojito. We use
Okay.
aged rum. We use Bacardi 8. We use simple syrup, lime juice. Instead of using club soda, we do cava, which is sparkling Spanish wine.
Okay. And it's called an Old Cuban.
The Old Cuban.
Okay.
All right. So let's start right here. So we use our jiggers. We measure everything. So we want to
I was
make
going to
sure,
ask you that.
Yeah, we want to make sure the consistency, it's always on point. So you get it from the other side of one bar that we have in the back, and you get it from here, different bartenders, and it has to taste the same.
Okay.
So which is very, very important. All right, so here we have the Bacardi 8. So that's why it's called the Old Cuban, because it's
Okay.
aged rum.
Edgar, am I going to be able to walk out of here today?
I'm gonna try not to. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay, so we do 1.5 ounces. As I said, we measure everything.
Okay.
Then we have lime juice that we make every day. We do 3/4 of lime juice.
Okay. You would say this is one of the more popular drinks here at Fish?
Yeah, all of our cocktails are called specialty cocktails, so we don't really have one that's like, doesn't sell. So,
Oh, okay.
But this is one of the most popular. This is one of my favorites, so
Okay.
I always recommend this. And it goes well, like here in the island, it's perfect because it's a rum-based cocktail and very refreshing.
Okay. Well, here in the Bahamas, we like to drink.
Yes.
We like to celebrate. We love drinks.
Absolutely.
So,
So
mint?
we use some mint.
Okay.
So we don't muddle the mint compared to the mojito. You actually muddle it.
Okay.
What we do is we shake it. So that's how
Ice.
you're gonna release all the flavor. Yes, ice.
Every time I see that done, Edgar, I try to get it and I can't. Like
You
I
just gotta follow the rhythm of the junkanoo. All right,
that's
so
a
then
good
we gotta-
that's a good analogy actually.
Yeah. So that's also part of the bar techniques that we do.
Okay.
So you have to have a technique. All the restaurants have the same one. So we had a cocktail innovator here training the staff, and they were trained on that. So I gotta put my cava first, right here. So it's champagne, but it's from Spain, so that's why it cannot be called champagne.
Okay.
So this one is a little bit more dry than the champagne. So we do 2 ounces.
Along with everything else that's already in there?
Yeah, but this one doesn't have much alcohol. So
Okay.
yeah, we want to make sure all of our cocktails are super well balanced. And then this is our garnish. It's a mint spring.
And just like that,
Just like that.
the old
The Old Cuban.
Cuban. All right, so I'm gonna taste this old Cuban that Edgar made for us.
With a lot of love.
I see why you like this one, Edgar. I see why you like this one. Okay, so the next drink, I'll continue to sip on this. I wanna
Okay, so
allow myself to,
the next drink is called El Compadre.
Okay,
El Compadre is a bourbon-based cocktail.
okay,
We have this drink in a lot of José Andrés restaurants, especially the more of the upper scale high-end restaurants,
Okay.
like Bazaar.
okay,
So this one right here, we're gonna use bourbon. We use mixers, which is a high-end. Then we're gonna use Aperol.
put this for
So
here.
everybody's familiar with the Aperol.
Right,
That's a liqueur. And then we're gonna use lemon juice and simple syrup.
okay. Now this sounds more like a lady's drink.
We'll see. You'll tell me. It's a little bit more.
The old Cuban is definitely for
Is it?
a man. It's a good drink. It's a good drink for a man. Mind you, it depends. But it's strong.
It is.
Strong but
This
good.
is stronger.
Strong but good. It's Friday. It's Friday.
That's right.
Friday at Fish.
So we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of this.
And you say every single drink, everything is measured.
Everything is measured.
Okay.
Yeah, so we do 3/4 of lemon. And this one we don't really use much sugar, so we use 1/2 ounce.
Okay. Simple syrup
Yeah, simple syrup.
and the ice, right?
And we shake it.
Fill it with some ice. Ooh, cool. That's
more.
good. More?
So we use a big ice cube.
Any particular reason why?
Presentation wise,
Okay.
because we put the garnish on top of the ice cube. And then it doesn't melt quick.
Now that's
So it's
pretty.
more solid.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, it has a nice
This
color.
looks like this one is the one for me.
We're gonna love it. So we can get the oils. And then use a mint spring.
Is the mint like a signature here?
We use it in a lot of cocktails, so when you're sipping on it, you get the aromatics.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try the El Compadre. Should I drink it like this or should I?
So
Okay.
you can get the aromas.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Woo, hoo, hoo. This one is also a man's drink,
A mint spring.
but the mint, along with the ice cube, the block of ice cube being in there, allows it to be really refreshing.
Yes,
All right, now Edgar is gonna take us through one final drink,
absolutely.
and hopefully I'm still standing.
So this one is our top seller. It's called the Salter Margarita.
Now this sound like me. This sound like me,
I
Edgar.
love this one.
This sound like me.
So this is our tequila, high-end Casanoble Cristal, 100% blue agave.
Okay,
Very
That's the
tasty.
real deal.
Minerals are there. Yeah.
that ain't that stuff that y'all just be buying in them places off the
No,
street.
this is something unique.
That is the real deal. See
So
the
we do-
label? Yeah. And this
Yeah,
is
we
just
use-
this is what the fish margarita,
This is called the Salt Air Margarita.
salt air margarita.
You'll see why in a minute.
Okay,
So we use Combier, which is our orange liqueur.
I'm telling you, everything in here is legit.
Also very tasty. You gotta taste this by itself. So
Cheapest
this
you order
one-
fruit punch. Don't order from the bar when you come at fish, because the drinks are high end quality. I can tell.
Absolutely, 100%. Then fresh squeezed lime juice. We're gonna do
And guys, the bar is clean. Behind here is clean. So you want to make sure come out and check out the bar here at Fish. It's very clean behind here.
and simple syrup.
I don't forget what all going. Tequila.
Tequila, Combier, which is a triple sec.
Okay.
And then we use lime juice, simple syrup,
And ice.
ice.
I can't.
Got it?
I don't know if I could do.
That's it. There you go. A little bit stronger.
Give it one more shake
Let's
for
do
good
the
luck,
final
Edgar.
shake. You see, we're shaking right. All right, so
I like these different variations of glasses.
yes,
They're
beautiful.
cute.
Presentation is very important for us.
Anything with clear, don't go. Don't drink it. Anything with clear, anything would look like that, you know.
And this is the salt air.
What is that?
Salt air. So instead of having the salt rim and the margarita, you know how the traditional are,
Right.
we create a foam, like the waves, you know, so this is perfect, like an ocean drink kind of. So the waves create the foam. So Jose Andres took the idea, being in the ocean and seeing the waves that create the foam, so he's
Right.
like, gotta make a drink out of this. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
wow.
explain how it's done. So you get the right amount of saltiness as you're sipping until your cocktail
Wow,
is
that
done.
is gorgeous.
Yes, very unique. So the way we make this, we use a texturized called sucro, lime juice, sea salt, water. We boil it and then we let it cool down. So when we blend it, it activates and creates the foam. So as you're sipping on the margarita, you get the right amount of saltiness until your cocktail is finished.
Okay, so now I'm gonna try our final drink, the salt air margarita. And I love the foam. I love margaritas in general, so let me give it a taste. The foam to the top. I understand why they don't salt the rim. This is the way to go. I can never have another margarita with a salted rim. I'm sorry, I'm converted. This is where it's at. So Edgar, thank you so much. These drinks have been awesome.
Pleasure, thank you.
I'm not gonna drink all, as y'all see. They really treated us well here at Fish. They really, really did. Shout out to Atlantis' PR and marketing team again. Thank you so much. It's just been great. It's been great. All right, you've just watched another exciting episode of Happy Foods 242.